Force Awakens dominates the box office. Children around Australia have unwrapped a galaxy of new toys from the latest Star Wars film, just like their parents did in the 70s and 80s. But getting hold of the sought-after items has not always been easy.
Long time ago, in a galaxy far, far away.
From the moment kids saw Star Wars, they wanted to own a piece of it. But George Lucas struggled to get toy companies on board.
Nobody expected it to be a hit, so there was no way to get any toy product to market for Christmas time. So Kenner came up with the idea of basically selling an empty envelope.
An expensive IOU.
When you mailed it in, they said, hey, in 4 months you'll get, a set of 4 figures in the mail.
Australian Paul Naylor has since bought one of those empty boxes.
It really worked. There was so much buzz with the movie that kids loved it. I purchased this from America. It is now valued between $3,000 and $5,000.
By 1978, the factories were cranking out Star Wars merchandise. T-shirts, pyjamas, books, games, and lots of models and toys. This was in an era before the movie could even be bought on VHS or DVD.
As a kid, if you wanted to relive Star Wars, you either had to wait for it to be on TV, go to the movies, or basically buy Star Wars toys and kind of reinvent it yourself.
All that playing with toys led Michael Cox to produce his own Aussie Star Wars fan film.
Flaming out.
Anyone who's got enough time on their hands can actually go through and make their own sort of little versions of Star Wars and all that sort of stuff that was as good, arguably, as what was achieved back then.
Paul has an entire room full of vintage memorabilia.
There are some pieces that continue to just escalate and escalate in price because of their rarity. Lucas had the foresight to see that the merchandise would be a money maker.
Disney is set to make twice as much from merchandise for the new movie than from ticket sales.